Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
I'm turning on.
Have you ever wondered what happens when two of boxing's biggest names collide even before they ever lace up gloves? Have you ever stopped to think about the damage a single punch can do to a fighter's pride long before a title belt is on the line?
So even though you see a small fighter, when you look in his eyes, do you see a fighter that could possibly beat you?
No, never. Never.
In a revelation shaking the sweet science to its core, a fresh sparring clip has surfaced showing Terence "Bud" Crawford hitting the canvas under the weight of a crisp left hook. The footage, originally captured back in Crawford's lightweight days, resurfaced on July 8th, 2025, and quickly made its way into the hands of undisputed super middleweight champ Canelo Alvarez. Rather than showing concern for his rival's past vulnerability, Canelo broke into laughter, seizing on the moment to needle Crawford's reputation as boxing's defensive genius.
Right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
Straight out of the gate, that mocking chuckle served as more than mere amusement. It was a loud, clear warning. This is a psychological game, and in it, Canelo is telling Crawford that he knows all too well how hard Bud can fall. It's one thing to study your opponent's tape, it's another to brandish it against him, turning private training moments into public jabs.
Spaceman Films. What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford.
Yeah, got Canelo. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with.
The young Crawford wasn't just sparring with anyone in that clip, but with middleweight contender Carlos Adams, who later fired back with his own claims. Adams reminds fans that at 19, Crawford was still finding his footing and would have struggled against a full-grown, seasoned puncher. His words, spoken in June 2024, hinted that facing a mature middleweight in real combat would be an entirely different story.
I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches. I know he's a great man and a great warrior. When you come from 147...
Amid the mocking laughs and verbal sparring, Canelo's own track record looms large. With a record of 63 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, and titles across 4 weight classes, he stands as the face of modern boxing. He boasts victories over lights like Dmitry Bivol and Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, proving his power travels with him as he climbs divisions. Yet, he's quick to downplay Crawford's craft, insisting that speed and reach alone won't save Bud from the strength difference.
To put on a better fight than I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he can do that, or that means that Charlo...
The saga heated further at the June 22nd press event in New York. What began as the standard nose-to-nose photo op exploded when Crawford gave Canelo a shove. In response, Canelo shoved back with equal force, sending both men teetering on the brink of chaos. It took the combined efforts of security and UFC boss Dana White to pull them apart. Cameras caught Crawford grinning as he braced for a rematch of shoves, while Canelo's eyes burned with quiet fury.
The bar so damn low that anybody could do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bill? Because that would be tested.
Pay the bill. That's why Canelo's good for too.
Despite the theatrics, each shove carried real stakes. It served as a live broadcast of their intense rivalry, giving fans a glimpse of the charged atmosphere they'll face on fight night. More importantly, it set the tone for September 13th in Las Vegas. Polite respect.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna...
Then there's Canelo's famous swagger at press conferences. In one exchange, he boasted that if the money is right, around a staggering $150 million, he'd take the Crawford fight easy. Letting it slip that he only chases paydays high enough to match the risk, he turned the matchup into a mercenary venture, as if legacy were secondary to the size of his purse.
It's gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure, that's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me.
Crawford countered in interviews, pointing out that while Canelo moved up to 175 pounds and faltered, he himself ascended and triumphed. That difference, Bud argues, shows he can handle the bigger men. It's a tidy bit of logic aimed at deflating Canelo's claim to size superiority. In Crawford's view, he's already beaten the odds, so stepping up again holds no fear.
They coming home with me, I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them.
The back and forth just keeps feeding the hype. Andre Ward, the 2-division world champ, weighed in on podcasts, betting the house on Crawford's willpower and IQ. He reminded everyone that knocking out Bud's spirit is the true challenge, and no one has managed it yet. Ward's faith underscores the respect Crawford commands, even among boxing royalty. All these moments, sneers, shoves, boasts, interviews, serve one purpose: to set the stage for what could be the defining fight of this decade. Every jab of words, every echo of a laughing clip, every flash of adrenaline in rehearsed showdowns builds toward that climactic night under the bright lights. The stakes, history, legacy, and bragging rights over who rules 168 pounds.
And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day.
And yet, amid all the noise, one simple truth remains. When they finally meet in the ring, none of the insults or past knockdowns will matter. Only the punches that land and the will to keep fighting will write the final chapter. So here's the bottom line. The trash talk, the leaked video, the shoves, every bit of it is a piece of the prelude to a heavyweight drama that transcends any single punch. It's the story of two warriors daring each other to cross lines no fighter has dared before. It's the battle of experience versus unbroken strength, cunning versus raw power. Mark your calendars, tune in, and brace yourself. This is the fight that will be discussed for years, dissected by experts and remembered by fans. And when the echo of that final bell fades, we'll look back and know that every laugh, every shove, every boast was just the opening act to a spectacle that will redefine what it means to be great in the ring.
Canelo was 23 with 43 fights and 30 knockouts. And the world said he was inexperienced.
Beyond the mocking laughter and the shoves, there's a deeper layer to this feud that demands attention. Each public exchange serves as a chess move, probing the other's psychological armor. When Canelo unveiled that sparring clip, he wasn't just gloating. He was broadcasting Crawford's vulnerability for the world to see. In doing so, he challenged Bud's mental fortitude. Crawford understands that responding too aggressively in public could play into Alvarez's hands, yet silence risks seeming weak.
I was 36 with 40-something fights, and to tell you the truth, I was over the hill.
The tension extends beyond the spotlight. Behind closed doors, trainers analyze minute flaws and blind spots in each fighter's style. Canelo's camp studies footage of Crawford's footwork to plot angles of attack that exploit any hesitation. Meanwhile, Bud's strategists dissect Alvarez's tendency to telegraph power shots, drilling in sudden feints to catch him off guard. This backstage war of video analysis and sparring simulation is as crucial as the final bell itself.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know. I know.
And 6 eyes to be Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
Physically, the matchup offers a study in contrasts. Canelo carries bulk and compact power honed over years moving up in weight. His physique has evolved into a dense machine at 168 pounds. Crawford, by contrast, brings long limbs and fluid speed from his days at lightweight. That reach advantage remains his greatest asset. Yet, power at this division carries a new level of force, testing whether Bud's lean frame can absorb shots that once seemed unimaginable.
Keyshawn beat Tank?
Keyshawn beat everybody. Him and Shakur.
How you feel about them not fighting each other? That's cool.
Training camps reflect those differences. Canelo's regimen emphasizes controlled strength sessions mixed with drilling heavy bag power bursts. His sparring partners mimic physical pressure rather than flashy footwork. Bud's camp, on the other hand, focuses on agility circuits and defensive sparring with southpaw tactics. They practice slipping wide to avoid punches while maintaining range. Both camps sharpen their unique weapons in preparation for the clash.
Yeah, that's cool. They don't need to fight each other.
Was there anybody ever...
They can beat up everybody else.
Was there anybody ever like that in boxing with you?
Nutrition and recovery play a subtle role in this buildup. Canelo relies on precise calorie control to maintain muscle mass without sacrificing endurance. His dietitian calculates macros down to every gram of protein. Crawford, known for metabolic efficiency, opts for lighter meals that fuel long road work sessions. His corner often cites his cardiovascular edge as a linchpin in prolonged battles. The differing approaches underscore how even meal planning becomes part of the strategy.
Because not really Sean Porter, right?
No. No friends in this business field. I think Tim Bradley.
The promotional trail has become a show within itself. Every media appearance carries weight beyond mere hype. When Canelo jokes about Bud's experimental power holding up, it plants seeds of doubt in casual viewers. Crawford counters with measured assertions about legacy, subtly reminding fans he's already conquered bigger men. Both use interviews as weapons, each sentence calibrated for maximum psychological impact. It's a verbal duel that mirrors the physical one to come.
Would have been like that.
Okay.
I think me and Tim barely would have been like that. I wouldn't have fought Tim.
Fans have taken sides, fueling the narrative online. Social media threads divide between claims of Canelo's brute strength and Crawford's technical mastery. Memes of the sparring knockdown circulate with snarky captions. Commentators dissect every clip for hidden messages about who has the upper hand. This digital battlefield amplifies stakes, turning each promotional snippet into a mini-bout waged across timelines.
If the opportunity presented itself against Floyd, you would have, though, even though you admire him so much and he's so great. But you
Floyd, yeah, because
Veteran analysts weigh in with conflicting views. Some praise Canelo's adaptability across divisions, citing his seamless adjustments when facing southpaws. Others argue that Crawford's ring IQ has never been tested against a pressure fighter of Alvarez's magnitude. The debate underscores one truth: neither fighter's resume fully predicts the outcome. Uncertainty breeds excitement. That very unpredictability defines boxing's allure.
I wasn't as close. Me and Floyd close now, but
Right.
when Floyd was
didn't know
boxing, I wasn't as close with Floyd like I am now.
Historic parallels stir in every roundup. Observers recall Buster Douglas's upset over Mike Tyson, where underestimation led to catastrophe. Could Crawford's confidence prove Douglas-level hubris? Conversely, memories of Lennox Lewis's calculated dismantling of Evander Holyfield remind fans that methodical planning can flatten even the most skilled opponents. Both scenarios loom like shadows, warning and inspiring in equal measure. Their specter hangs over this anticipated match.
How do you beat Floyd, though? Like, since nobody's been able to crack that code.
You think I would tell you?
He ain't fighting anymore. So that fight ain't gonna happen.
Local gyms buzz with anticipation as amateur fighters try to mimic their heroes. One corner teaches the Canelo crouch, drilling balance to withstand aggressive flurries. Another corner emphasizes the Bud chop, working sharp jabs down the middle to keep pressure. These grassroots echoes remind everyone that high-level tactics trickle down to the most novice boxers. The upcoming fight transcends fame. It educates. A new generation studies every drill.
You gotta have 4 arms
I know. I know.
and 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
Global audiences add another dimension. In Mexico, fans rally behind Alvarez as a national icon, proud of his every triumph. In Nebraska and across the U.S., Bud's supporters celebrate him as proof that pure skill and heart can conquer size. International viewers tune in out of love for the sport itself. This isn't just a rivalry, it's a cultural phenomenon. Boundaries dissolve when two titans collide.
I think you got your answer there.
Nah, I didn't hear nothing.
Sponsorship deals reflect the clash's magnitude. Apparel brands vie to outfit each fighter's entourage. Beverage companies seek to attach their logos to the pre-fight events. This commercial cacophony underscores the fight's economic impact. Each punch thrown under Vegas lights translates to millions in revenue across industries. Boxing, for one night, becomes the world's most lucrative stage.
Is Floyd better than you? Some fighters say, even like Javante
Can't I
Davis.
beat your
Okay, that's a no.
Amid the banter, both camps stress safety protocols. Medical teams stand ready to monitor weight cuts and sparring injuries. Promoters ensure ringside physicians and oxygen tanks are on standby. The emphasis on health reminds us that these gladiators risk more than pride. They wager their well-being on the outcome. Respect for that reality tempers the bravado. Legends of the sport weigh in with anecdotes. Floyd Mayweather reminisces about facing opponents with similar stature gaps, noting that technique and experience often trump raw strength. Manny Pacquiao shares tales of moving through divisions, warning of unseen vulnerabilities. Andre Ward cites ring IQ as the defining factor when two elite fighters meet. Their voices lend gravitas, framing this bout as a modern epic in boxing lore.
I was doing some homework on Terrence Bud Crawford. I was going to put together video clips of how Terrence Bud Crawford loves to train.
The choice of venue adds symbolism. Las Vegas, the fight capital, has witnessed history since Ali versus Frazier. Each brick and neon sign breathes legacy. The location reminds fighters and fans alike that they stand on hallowed ground. Every corner of the ring feels alive with echoes of past glories and upsets. Canelo and Crawford enter not just a ring, but a pantheon.
So while I was trying to put that together, I noticed that when he is getting hit in the exchange,
ticket sales soared within hours, signaling an event of monumental scale. Scalpers jacked prices beyond belief, while die-hard fans camped outside box offices. The spectacle has transcended sports, merging with entertainment at its most extravagant. Carts selling luxury watches and high-end spirits line the strip. The city itself becomes a living, breathing part of the drama.
is usually by a straight right. So much so that I've noticed that his ops plan to land the straight.
Merchandise floods the market. T-shirts proclaiming Team Canelo or Bud's Army saturate vendor stalls. Collectible posters promise authenticity with dates and signatures. Each piece of gear cements allegiance. Wearing a shirt signals belonging to a community united by the thrill of combat. Fashion and fandom fuse in anticipation. Ahead of fight night, both camps ramp up final sparring. Canelo endures replicas of Crawford's signature shoulder rolls in simulated rounds. Bud tackles pressure drills to mimic Alvarez's compact aggression. These sessions serve as last-minute encoding of each other's rhythms. Trainers watch for slight hesitations or overcommitments. The final blueprint for victory is drawn with sweat and bruises.
These fighters literally study Crawford and plan on throwing a straight right because he's a southpaw.
Neuroscience experts discuss fighter cognition under stress. They analyze how cortisol spikes might impair split-second decisions in the ring. Studies highlight how experienced boxers can maintain clarity while exchanging heavy blows. Such insights give fans deeper appreciation for the mental warfare at play. Beyond brawn, victory hinges on a fighter's ability to think amid chaos. Amateur boxing schools seize the moment to hold viewing parties. Gyms close early on fight night, opening big screens for communal watching. Novices celebrate both fighters' journeys, discussing tactics over protein shakes. The air buzzes with analysis and anticipation. This grassroots excitement feeds the mainstream frenzy, creating a feedback loop of hype.
And he's not a natural southpaw. So they actually planned for it. It's just that Terence Crawford is so damn durable and good and athletic.
Charity events piggyback on the fight, with proceeds benefiting underprivileged youth programs. Organizers host mock press conferences and mini exhibitions to raise funds. That altruistic angle reminds everyone of boxing's roots in community empowerment. Even fierce rivals can unite for a good cause. Such gestures add heart to the spectacle.
That even when they're landing it, he's okay. And a lot of times, he kind of make them miss. Or he'd give them his face like Sugar Ray Leonard.
Social media platforms prepare for server surges. Live tweets fly as fans share every round's turning point. GIFs of stiff jab exchanges and slip-and-counter moments animate timelines. Influencers host watch-alongs, while podcasters offer blow-by-blow commentary. The digital sphere transforms into a parallel coliseum. Smartphones become ringside seats for the virtual crowd. Betting markets fluctuate with every new clip or interview. Odds favor Canelo after highlight reels of his heavy hands. Bud gains ground when proponents dissect his defensive wizardry. Smart money tracks insiders' whispers about each fighter's health and training updates. Each rumor moves the line. Gamblers ride waves of anxiety and optimism in equal measure. As fight night dawns, tension peaks. Both camps hold final rituals, meditation circles, silent dinners, and team huddles. Fighters tape wrists with symbolic phrases engraved on the tape. Cornermen perform customary prayers for protection. The calm before the storm crackles with unspoken resolve. In a few hours, all preparation will meet reality. When the bell rings, history will be written in real time. Each jab, hook, and uppercut will carry the weight of weeks of drama. Neither the leaked footage nor the mocking laughter will matter then. Only who adapts and perseveres will emerge victorious. The world will watch breathlessly, knowing they're witnessing more than a fight. They're witnessing legend. Anticipation will reach a fever pitch as the fighters make their way to the ring. Electric energy will pulse through every fan, turning cheers into roars that shake the arena. Ring announcers will build the moment until silence falls like a drumbeat. In that hush, both warriors will lock eyes, ready to unleash everything they've saved up for these 12 rounds.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level.
From the opening bell, styles will clash in a display of raw emotion. Canelo's compact power will test Bud's famous footwork. Bud's sharp counters will probe Canelo's guard for cracks. Neither will yield an inch without a battle. Every round will tell a story bigger than any trash talk could capture.
Great fighter, and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the
corner adjustments will prove vital between rounds. Trainers will shout instructions, tuck that chin, circle left, fire the jab. Minute-to-minute tweaks will decide if momentum stays with the aggressor or swings back to the counterpuncher. Both camps know that one brilliant adjustment can turn a close fight into a statement victory.
Best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know, you really have to let these fights play out to see what happens.
By the midway point, sweat and strategy will mingle on gloved hands. Stamina will separate the true champion from the challenger. Will Canelo's power edge fade under Bud's relentless pace? Can Crawford maintain crisp defense against Alvarez's heavy artillery? Each answer will emerge in how they dig deep when bodies tire.
He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terrence wins 68.
Yeah.
As the final bell echoes, neither man will leave untouched. Blood, bruises, and determination will mark their faces. Win or lose, they will have added a chapter to boxing lore. Analysts will replay every moment. Fans will debate who claimed the night and who fell short under Vegas lights. Stay locked in for every punch, every slip, and every roar of the crowd. The chapters written in those 12 rounds will define boxing's next era. Whose name will echo through the ages? Canelo's seasoned power or Crawford's unyielding will? Only the final bell will tell.